If you are past 25 and you are not married, it's either there is something wrong with you, maybe you have spiritual husband or something.
I also
It's just
want to let you know that you are not alone. You are not alone. And they are like praying, kabashing, which my daughter should marry. After service, the next thing she should marry. But deep down, I'm saying, are you not going to pray for me to have money to actually care for the child? I can literally hear her voice now. What she always says, Sophia, time dey go, better go marry, make you start to dey born before time pass you by.
so, like the thumbnail already says, I'm going to be talking about the pressure and society, guys. I have my pamphlet as usual about my topics. So I'm going to talk about the pressure of there's no need to use this. Okay, we're just going to talk about the pressure of getting married. Yes. You know, in Nigeria, the ideal age to get married if you're a woman is 25. If you are past 25 and you're not married, it's either there is something wrong with you, maybe you have spiritual husband or something. It's just considered weird, especially in my country. Yeah, and it is, I don't even know the word to even classify it as. It's just what it is. And I think it's not just my country though. I think in the world in general, if you are past 25, I just feel like people feel like 25 is the ideal age. Like you have to get everything in order. By that 25, you should be married at least 26. Have your children before you're 30. Your clock is ticking and stuff like that. Nobody is considering any factor. But I think marriage is a very sensitive topic when it comes to just like money. Marriage is a very, very sensitive topic to me personally. I am currently 28 years old. So don't even get me wrong. Personally, I felt the pressure. I felt the pressure to get married even from my family, and don't get me wrong, even from friends, even you are even pressuring your own self sometimes because you are buying everybody's ashebi. You are like, when is it my turn? When is it my turn that I will get married? So don't ever feel like you are alone in this battle because we are plenty. So in left of my phone was malfunctioning. It's not connected yet. I need to connect this.
So I have no idea where I actually left them, but the general and the central idea is that in my country, once you are 25, you're 26, you should be married. Like, it's just crazy, but it's what it is. And it's just so funny how many of us take it personally. Because personally, me, I have been pressured by family, by even myself to, get married. And I always think of what a, I'm a graduate of psychology, what a professor once said to our graduating class is that the most important decisions in your life are two. The first one is the career you choose, and the second is who you choose to marry. Like he said, those were so important. Right then, I didn't really understand, but currently, I'm getting like little and little understanding of that topic that he actually said. Because looking in the world today, it's not easy. And I also want to let you know that you are not alone. You're not alone. And giving in to societal pressure just to get married for the idea of getting married is risky in itself. I know many people are going to come for me, but Just getting married because is the right thing to do is a little weird. And I feel like you are no different from the last people in the last century, honestly. But I feel like there are some factors that you should consider before actually getting married. Yeah. And this is where I'll go back to my notes. I hope this is not getting too long. I know in this world we are living today, the only Bible advice that people heed these days is just multiply. And like I would say there's a particular friend of mine. I don't know if it's in this video, but there's a friend of mine. And honestly, it's not really a lie that women have biological clocks, but I feel like if you just bring out children into this world just for the sake of having children, I feel like that is one of the major reasons why society is so messed up. Because if people really put thought to it, if people really actually put thought to it before just having children, it will be better. Because just imagine a couple who have been trying for some time and they finally have a child. Yeah, they are not really financially rich, but I feel like they are stable, they can provide for the child, and a person who is not financially stable just gets pregnant, they are expecting a child. So most times, most children even grow up feeling unwanted. Honestly, I feel like people who go far in life are people who are actually raised by a stable family, and many people who rush in. That's the funny thing. It's just like computer literacy, garbage in, garbage out. So many people who rush in eventually rush out. So I don't think you should actually rush into or any decision for that matter, whether it's career wise, marital wise. You should just do what works best for you, what is right by you and right by God. I think that's what is important, not what other people think. Because at the end of the day, who are other people feeding? Who are they? Who what are they doing for you? Nothing. So at the end of the day, I just think that you should do what works best for you. I've I've seen that in life, you just have to do what just works best for you at the end of the day. And there are factors to consider before you actually get married. Honestly, first things first, you should just think of where you are financially and psychologically. I think those two are so important and they are very the just cannot be overemphasized. You just have to, because having a child, getting married, okay, you are married, the man is handling all the responsibilities. After some time, the economy is not just smiling, it becomes worn out. He just feels like you're just sitting at home all day doing nothing. Honestly, you just have to show other people. So many people, and another thing that is also causing issues these days is that nobody is saying anything. Nobody is actually saying the truth. Most people actually, not that nobody is, but most people are not actually saying the truth because as a young lady planning to get married, I feel like even if you don't have the money yet, you should at least have skills that can help you. Okay, you are probably going to get married, move to somewhere new, you don't have any business IQ, maybe you're not even a graduate yet, you're still a student. So how will you get things for yourself? You want to buy pad, you gotta meet your husband. You want to buy Maggie, you gotta meet your husband. Honestly, I feel like it's demeaning. So whatever you do, don't rush. Don't rush to make any decision just because of how you are feeling currently. I feel like financially, you have to do a lot of work because I think the price for naan is about 11,000 to 12,000. That should be 12,000. Is that not almost $10 for just a cup of naan that will not last 2 days? And children are expensive, honestly. Children are expensive. So you just have to think it through. Personally, I've had my parents. Honestly, you know that thing that Nigerian moms do, like that day. Mommy, I know you mean well if you're watching this video, but they are like praying, kabashing, which my daughter should marry. After service, the next thing she should marry. But deep down, I'm saying, are you not going to pray for me to have money to actually care for the child? Because eventualities can happen. Eventualities can happen. So if your husband is not able to provide income, you can't provide income. Like it's not just going out there saying you should be equal. I'm not saying any woman is equal to a man. Honestly, I'm a baby girl for life, but you should also not be a liability to yourself. And when you actually bring up life before they will see the father, it's you they will see first. So you should be able to care for the child that you are going to pop out of your body before the father is even anywhere. So money, like the Bible says, is a protection. I'm not saying have so much. Just have something that if your child asks for biscuits, you don't have to go and ask your husband face, please give me more. And as a wife, there's things you should do. Let it be that it's your husband that will pay you. Please don't do this, I can't do this. You have your own money for your own self. So you don't become a liability to yourself. Personally, I've had my dad, I'm not close to my dad, but I think a few months ago, my dad just called me like, Sophia, me, I'm getting worried though, you're not getting married. So they're just, you just take most of those things personal because this is your life. And the way the economy was 10 years ago is not the same thing. It's not the same thing at all. So don't ever think or rush into something. Me, as I'm here now, my salary is not even, I can't even see my salary can even fend for me very well. I'm grateful for it, but I'm looking for ways that I can diversify income, so just try your best not to rush into or make any hasty decisions just because of family pressure or pressure on your own self. Just take your time. I know that the woman's biological clock is breaking, and I'm sure of that every day, but at the same time, it's better that I bet a child that feels wanted, you know, than a child that I will end up resenting. Because sometimes I've had so many friends that it's not like they were not financially stable. They did not really have anything before they got married. And at the end, they couldn't really provide for their babies the way they wanted to. And it led them into depression. So just, just think it through and don't let anything pressure you. Your happiness is what is important, not going into postpartum just because you can't even your house is messed up, nobody to help you, you can't even pay the help because like there are so many thoughts going through my mind and I can't even vocalize them. I don't think this will end in one video, but I'll definitely put a part two to this. I don't know. But if you like more videos like this, make sure you let me know and make sure you like the video and let me know in the comment section if you have been pressured to get married before. What did you do? And how can you cope? Because sis, we are in this together. I'm not the only you. We're in this together. Like I said, my name is Sophia and thank you for sticking around and watching till the very end. And I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.